What's up guys? Hope you are all doing well. In today's video, we're going to discuss how sustainable jet fuel is taking off with commercial airlines. So, without any further ado, let's get started. On Thursday, JetBlue, Virgin Atlantic, the US Air Force, and others announced their commitment to purchase sustainable jet fuel from a New York-based startup called the Air Company. JetBlue agreed to purchase 25 million gallons of sustainable aviation fuel from the airline over 5 years, and Virgin Atlantic agreed to purchase up to 100 million gallons over 10 years. Boom Supersonic, a company looking to bring back supersonic passenger flight, plans to purchase up to 5 million gallons of this fuel per year through its Overture flight test program. According to a press release, the US Air Force, which awarded a contract to the company, has already completed a one-of-a-kind unmanned flight using Air Company's 100% unmixed CO2-derived jet fuel. Aviation as a whole accounts for 2 to 3% of global CO2 emissions and is considered one of the most difficult to decarbonize, the airline said in a statement. Using the same proprietary technology that mimics photosynthesis, to create its consumer ethanol, Air Company developed and implemented its one-step process for producing CO2-derived fuel using renewable electricity. There has been a lot of research and investment emerging into the development of sustainable aviation fuels, as more attention is paid to technologies that can help companies reduce their dependence on fossil fuels. While energy-powered and electric vehicles are also seen as alternatives to air travel, they can present their own challenges. Electric planes might work for short hops but aren't feasible for long trips. Hence, the need for environmentally friendly methods of powering combustion engines in aircraft. So, what is sustainable aviation fuel? Traditional jet fuel or kerosene is a mixture of hydrocarbons obtained through a series of chemical reactions. But to make it sustainable, instead of using fossil fuels, engineers would integrate more renewable starting materials, such as raw materials or waste products like used cooking oils. In general, the idea is that even though they still emit carbon pollutions when burned, because they remove the carbon from the air in the manufacturing process, they end up being carbon neutral. Sustainable aviation fuels can be produced from carbon dioxide and hydrogen. This subset of products is called synthetic SAF. The applications of our new carbon conversion process has the potential to replace older Fischer-Tropsch systems by simplifying the multi-step conversions to a single-phase CO2 hydrogenations in fuel paraffin, said Stafford Sheehan, co-founder of Air Company in a press release. Fischer and Tropsch systems convert gaseous hydrogen and carbon monoxide into water vapor and hydrocarbons through reactions that rearrange the bonds between compounds. The source of carbon monoxide is usually coal or natural gas. Also, with further modifications to the reactor, we can produce a fuel compositions that can be used in a jet engine without the need for mixing with fossil fuels, as demonstrated in our test flight with the US Air Force. Our one-step process will make SAF more convenient towards widespread use. The company outlined its complete fuel manufacturing process in a white paper published in ACS Energy Letters magazine. Earlier this year, the company pioneered ethanol productions from scratch on a small scale through products such as vodka, hand sanitizer, and perfume. The United States has already approved the use of SAF in blends with traditional jet fuel. Researchers in Europe have been looking for ways to reconfigure the original jet fuel manufacturing process with renewable energy and non-fossil starting materials. However, efficiency isn't obsolete as is cost. SAFs reportedly cost 2 to 4 times more than traditional jet fuel, and Air Company is no exception to this problem. The company's CEO told Axios that its SAF is nowhere near cost parity with traditional jet fuel, but the SAF-specific incentives included in the Inflation Reduction Law should be able to reduce some costs. Another obstacle is the availability of SAF compared to traditional jet fuel. Although some airlines have tested small flights with this greener alternative to jet fuel, doubts remain about how compatible the SAFs are with the materials that make up the aircraft in the long run. Yet, despite the skepticism and obstacles, many companies continue to invest in this vision. In July, Alaska Airlines, Microsoft, and 12 said they were working to conduct a demonstrations flight using fuel derived from recovered CO2 and renewable energy. And last year, Lufthansa announced a similar agreement for the production and use of synthetic jet fuel. With that being said, it's time to end our today's video. Press the like button and subscribe to our channel for more interesting stuff. Peace out.